live stream. So let's go ahead and verify. Oh, my mistake. Do this. There we are. Okay, we do show a live stream running there. And I do show it running on the YouTube channel. I'm gonna mute my phone really quick before it screams at me. Ooh, just made it. Okay. Let's see. Perfect. I see that is now live. Let's activate number 2. Excellent. Switching to live. Let's activate number 3. And looks like all of the chat bot thingies are running. So we will now click that to get our stream. Let's make sure that is selected. All right. So far, so good. Oh, wow. Look at that. Amazing. I'm just going to let that, go. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the, there it is. Done. Okay, let's do a quick test of a few things. Test 1. And enter. And I don't know why that doesn't show up. Oh, there it is. Excellent. Test 1 is a go. All right. Let's go ahead and do a test 2. Test 2 is a go. And let's go ahead and do a test. Oops. Test 3. Test 3 is a, nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I have to change the setting. I want that to stay persistent for longer. So very, very, very quickly. Visibility. There's a timer somewhere. Limit total messages. No, that part's okay. I think it is this. Where is the little thing? I'm not going to reset this while the stream is running. I'm just looking for. I know there's a place where you tell it to. No, it's not that. And it's not that. That's really weird. I thought it was in there. Auto hide messages after. Okay, it's 20,000 milliseconds. I'm going to go ahead and double that to 40,000. There we go. Perfect. It'll be for next time. That's okay. I'm not going to worry about it too much. All right, let me do my postings here. So bear with me a moment while I get this going. I decided I normally stream on Tuesdays. However, I have a block of time where I can actually stream for a good hour or so. So I figured, well, I don't know that I'll have as much time tomorrow, Tuesday. So I figured, well, if it's between being able to stream for a longer time, oops, go back one, or, you know, it's not like I don't think I actually, I mean, I talk about that schedule, but I don't think I've ever actually posted it anywhere where it's, so close that, and I'm waiting for that to post, and fortunately, I went ahead and got all this stuff preloaded. So we're just going to go ahead and hit enter all over the place there. And enter, and enter, and enter, and enter. Oh. Whoops, hold on. Today it's, oh no, I did it. Okay, good. Perfect. All right, we can close Discord out. Instagram is running, and then all I got to do is post my usual blue sky thing here. And, oh yeah, there's the alerts, but fortunately, I muted my phone, so it's not going to blare in your ears. I'm very happy to say. All right, let's paste that. Wait for it to load that. And there we are. And, man, my nose is itching me because my dog I got some of my dog's hair. I shouldn't say my dog got some hair in my nose. It wasn't her fault. But, you know, at the same time. Okay, and I think we are done. Oh, yeah. Okay. Got it. And excellent. Now, I don't need my phone out. Let's see, I can close this window out. Thank you very much. And I did all my testing already, verified all that's working. It is visible on the screen. So we should, I'm gonna do one more test. Test 4. Yes, there it is. Okay, good. We're good. That's it. Okay, so all of the chat stuff should now be showing up. I've kind of figured that little process out. I've got everything posted everywhere. So all I now have to do, I do need to connect my iPad, which fortunately I can do in the background, so you don't have to worry about that. Oh, it's warning me about AirPods Pro traveling near me, which are my wife's AirPods, which are sitting in the other room. I appreciate Apple telling me that. I don't really know what it means. I know what it means. I don't mean that way. I don't know why I should care about AirPods traveling with me, although I guess that's a way you can track people, I guess. So I'm glad it's doing something, I suppose. It's better than nothing. All right, so let's make sure my iPad is showing up. Oh, I forgot to click the button for it. You have to click the button that shows the iPad. There it is, right there, and there we are. Perfection. All right, move my keyboard, which is still charging anyway, so leave that plugged in. All right, let me reposition my iPad right here and get it to switch its orientation. Okay, and let's open up there it is, the Phantom, because that's what we're going to be working on, and we'll go ahead and roll my little opening scroll here, and we should be good. I will get a quick sip of water. All right, yes indeed. Okay, there we go. That's where we want to be. So let's go ahead and throw a background back on here. I gotta figure a few things out. Not too much. The leaves, yes. You know what? I'm happy with those leaves. I think they look good. Let's switch back to our taper pen. You know what I do need to do? Actually, I can turn the background off. Background's really not necessary for this. So let's go ahead and make sure that I am on the correct layer. Let's do a little bit of leaf tops right there. Go ahead and erase you. Wait a minute. There we are. Yes. Okay, let's keep going. So yeah, we're going to keep going on the Phantom image here. And like I said, I'm going to aim for about an hour-long stream this evening or so, because I actually have a good chunk of time, so I don't have to. Last couple streams have been shorter just because of, hold on a minute. I have to fix that. Too much. All right, fine. Let's just do this. Whoop, there we are. Perfect. Just because that's how it worked out, so they've been shorter. Which is, you know, I never really know. I have to kind of play it by ear. Just depends sometimes. Because I don't really... I mean, I plan for the streams, but there's also some kind of... Not some kind of... There's some degree of kind of flex in them, because it just depends. You know, just depends on when finish eating dinner, and, you know, for example, this one I waited a little bit because I was able to already feed my dog, so I don't have to worry about stopping the stream for that, which I've had to do the last couple times, which I don't really care about. At the same time, since it was close anyway, I figured, well, I'll just wait, let me feed her first, and then I don't have to worry about doing it. And it just means that I can stream all the way through. I mean, don't get me wrong, I lose, you know, like 3 minutes to the stream. It's not that huge of a deal, so I don't care all that much, but it's still, I would, ideally, I don't have to stop. I can just keep going, which is what I'm planning to do this evening. I should not need to stop for anything, as far as I know, short of a phone call coming in, which would likely be a spam phone call, because, of course, we're in the United States. We're ramping up our election season, so Timber Dragon, hello. Good evening or afternoon or morning, depending on where you are. If you are in a different country, this could be the beginning of the day for all I know. I know there are some time zones that are a day ahead. I think Australia might be a day ahead or something like that. Maybe it's Japan. Or a day behind. No, I think it's a day ahead. I'm pretty sure it's a day ahead in some places. So I say good evening, but I actually don't know whether it is. So good whatever particular time of day it is for you. Welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Continuing my phantom image here, as you can see. Basically at the detail point now, where I'm just doing little stuff. I think I'm going to make more of those little Among Us guys and just like spread them around because I find them somewhat amusing now. That they're part of the image even though they really don't belong. They are now amusing to me, therefore I think they're going to be staying. Because that's the beauty of being an artist, is you can just make things be whatever you want. 9:27 p.m. Okay, so I'm going to guess that you are on East Coast time, because that would be 3 hours ahead, which I know because that's where I'm from, and I keep track of that time zone because when I call my mother, it's always 3 hours ahead, which I do every week. So I am keenly aware of East Coast time. I mean, I'm sure there are other time zones that might be 3 hours ahead, but my guess is that it's East Coast, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that would be my guess. Okay, these are... I don't like these. So we're going to redo these because these were too thick and these were too thin. So we're going to even these out a little bit. Let's see what we got here. Just didn't like the way they looked. I'd rather them be, yes, like that. That's better. That I can live with. I'm all right with that. Did not like how weirdly weighted they were otherwise. Just didn't work for me. So yeah, so in that case, good evening, Timber Dragon. Okay, those are fine, more or less. Yeah, but I guess if I'm going to do that, then I guess I got to do this. So if I'm just going to make it where anything from the bottom is equal, then I have to do all the other ones like that too. So we have to go fix these. Yeah, so like I said, this ended up working out because I knew I have a good chunk of solid time where I can work on this. And, well, I was about to say probably finish it, but every time I make that prediction, I end up not finishing whatever I'm working on, so I shouldn't say that out loud, because that just seems to jinx it, to be honest. So we're not gonna. We'll just keep going with this, and we'll just see how it goes. All right, so those leaves are good. This taper brush really is good for doing this kind of work. You know what? I got an idea. We're going to try something here. Because why not? Dot. Let's get the brightness. Punch the brightness up to about 55. Sample. Erase. All right, let's get that taper brush back. And let's see what we can do here. Let's go ahead and make a nice long... Ooh, not like that, though. Yeah, there we go. Just kind of making some... Well... I don't like how uneven those are. I like the idea of it. I'm going to try to get it better. See, I want it to be even, though. Yeah, those are not even. Okay. See, it's hard. You know what? Let me try something. Let me change. Let's go to the actual canvas. Let's get the canvas guide. Let's do this. Why don't I see isometric? There it is. Okay. Let's move it. There we go. Okay. See what I need. What I need is... Let's see here. Now, do... see the trick. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so if we do this, let me just make sure it's not... Okay, it's not an assist. But I can follow something, you know, that's what I'm trying to do, is follow something. See, if I have lines to follow, it makes it a lot easier to make it even. There we go. Okay. The trick being that I can't do a symmetry thing because I already had the one. So what I need to do is do a duplicate and do a flip horizontal and just keep these even. Let's see, even. Keep moving. Okay, I'm just making sure that it's still mirroring. Oop, there it was. Okay. About like that. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. And then I'll do some fill-in work on this. Which is really just a matter of doing that. No. Nope, that's not going to work. What I got to do is let's do this. I knew this was going to be the problem with this. Is having to do this. Which is not a huge deal. It's fine. I just have to make V's out of these so that they taper. Which I don't love doing, but it's the only way to make it work. Okay. Let's jump over to this one. Same thing. More or less. Just whoop, 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 and we're done. Okay. See, and I have to stop. I have to stop getting myself hung up on dumb little stuff. Which I. Do you have any pets? Yes, I have a dog. We have a dog. One dog. Have never. Used to have a turtle too, but the turtle finally got a little too old, and she died last year. I want to say, yeah, last year. It was last year. But she lived a pretty good amount of time for a turtle. And some turtles can live a long time. Hold on, I gotta blow some off here. Oh wait, did it stop? Okay, there we go. Some turtles can live a long time in captivity, and some don't. I've heard all different numbers. Some can be. I mean, I've read that some turtles can live to be like 70. Ours got nowhere near that. Our turtle was, I believe, she was 18, which is not bad, because some things have said turtles can only live like 10 years. So she lived for a while, and you know, I mean, she was our really when I moved out here and my wife and I got our first apartment, we really couldn't have pets, not big pets. You could have anything that could fit into an aquarium. That was kind of why we went with a turtle, because we wanted to have a pet, but we couldn't have a large pet, not even a cat. Which honestly, where we were when we first moved in together, probably we would not have gotten a cat or a dog anyway. I deep fried a bunch of different songs yesterday because I was bored. Okay, I don't know what that means, so explain what deep fried a bunch of different songs. Unless you didn't mean to write the word songs. Deep frying things, well, I've done that. But never songs, unless what you're saying is that you deep fried CDs. But I have a feeling that's not what you mean. I don't know, but I have a hunch not. Okay, so I got the lines there. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, we'll leave that. I don't know if I'm going to put those lines anywhere else. I kind of like them just on the horns. I think that works. Yeah. All right, so let's get back to the dark green. Okay. So yeah, now we just have a dog. And that's fine. Dogs can be... Oops, need a taper pen. There we go. Dogs can be work, so... We've talked a few times about getting 2 dogs, which would be nice, but oh boy, double everything. Whatever work a single dog is, you can bet that 2 dogs are going to be twice. And especially because we like bigger dogs. We don't really like smaller dogs. So we've had 2 golden retrievers, which are not the largest dogs. They're not, what are those giant dogs? It's basically editing this song really roughly, so much that it's ear bleeding. Oh, interesting. So that would fall under experimental music, I think, which a friend of mine does a lot of. He actually teaches experimental. Well, actually, you know what? I will have to ask him. I don't know technically what he. Hold on, I can tell you. What does he actually teach? Hold on a minute. I know he makes experimental music, but I don't know what he teaches as far as, I mean, I know he teaches music, but I don't know if it's experimental or just composition. I shouldn't say just composition. I don't know if it's standard composition or if it's an experimental music. He is the teaching professor of music. So, expertise in music, audio production, and composition. So, it sounds like general composition. Here, courses taught. Music recording 1, music recording 2, music recording 3, mixing and mastering. Yeah. Dr. Doug Bielmeyer. Crazy to me that somebody I went to school with has a doctorate. But, yeah, so he teaches general music editing, it sounds like. I mean, I knew it was music related because that's what he went to school for and that's what he does. But he himself makes experimental music. I don't know that I would describe any of it as ear bleeding, but it is definitely, well, experimental is really, he does a podcast actually on it too, called The Process. So if you're interested, you can listen to that. I can actually probably put the link into the stream here, which I will do in a second. Let me do that really quick. All right, okay. And then I will put the link there because you might enjoy it. I think it's a very good show. I like it a lot. It's short. Maybe I should try deep frying CD. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I would be interested in what they sound like. I mean, you'd have to do it quick. You wouldn't want to. I don't know. I'm not even kidding. I don't know what throwing a CD into a fryer for, let's say, 2 seconds would do to it. It might make it unplayable. I really don't know. I don't know enough about the effects on a fryer on the material of a CD. But I would almost bet somebody's tried it just to see what it would do. People do lots of stuff like that just to see what effect it has on music. One of the things that I find so fascinating, I was actually talking, or I sent some show feedback on this to a podcast I listen to regularly. Music is a fascinating thing. I think of all the art forms, it is the one that tends to be able to teleport you so completely to a specific time and place in your life. Now, don't get me wrong, all art can do that. All art, if you look at something, can kind of invoke a memory. It can make you remember something or think of a time. But I don't know that anything does it as thoroughly as music does, at least for me. That's been my experience. Is music really is almost a teleportation device for me. Where it's not just that I sort of remember where I was when I heard music. It's almost like I can be there. Like I can smell things, see things, remember things. It's fascinating in that way. Because like I said, I don't know of anything else that's that thorough. And I don't even consider myself. There's some people who just love music. Like they could not live without listening to music all the time. I'm not necessarily that way. I like the music that I like and I listen to it. But I don't know that I'm necessarily as devoted to music, sorry I'm yawning, as some people that I know are, which is an interesting thing. But I recognize its power. And it absolutely is a powerful medium. Again, unlike most others, in that it is such a total sensory teleportation device. I mean, it's the best phrase I can come up with for what it is. So yeah, music's a fascinating, oops, I mean to erase that, I meant to do more of it, there we go. You know what, look at that, you can see that edge there. I don't know why sometimes it does this. It's so weird. Let's drop I don't know why some things show up as gray. There we go, now it's black. Just don't know why that happens. Anything else like that? Hope not. No. Looks okay. It looks okay. Alright, it's nothing else, just that. Strange. Strange, but that's okay. All right. Back to it. So yeah, music is a fascinating thing. It really is. In its magical time-bending properties. Can I say? Oh, yeah, sure. Yep, that's it. Here, I'll turn the background on because I know that gray can bleed. There. That's it so far. That's where we are, which is fine because I will get a sip of water while you're looking at that. That's where it is. It's pretty far along. I'm pretty close to being done. Normally when I see this character, it's not even this detailed. Normally it's very, very, very simplified drawings. So I've got more. I don't know about that hair, though. I don't know about the hair. I don't think I like the hair, or whatever you would call what's coming out of the top of the head. I think it's going to get redone. In fact, you know what? Let's redo it right now. Let me do two quick things. First is, let me just fill in this little bit here. Let's do a little bit of a shave off of this stuff. And a little bit there. Okay, and let's redo that hair thing, because I just do not, I'm not digging it. I liked it at first. I'm not liking it right now. Alright, so let's see. Let's go back to black. Now let me check and make sure it's actually black. It is good. Let's get the, which pen was that? Was that this one? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, maybe. Hold on. Maybe not. It's definitely not that one. But you know what? This will work. That was a request. The Among Us guys were, or characters, whatever you call these little figures. That was a request in on another stream where I was working on this, and somebody said, "Can you put the little Among Us people in?" And I said, "Sure, I can do that." So I put them in. That's why they're there. Because I was like, "Sure, I can do that. Why not?" Okay, I like that better. That looks more like, except I made one mistake there. Which, oh no, I didn't. I'm fine. I'm fine. I just gotta get it to a point. Just give me a second. Let me just razor this out. Yeah, so that's why they're there. They were not originally part of this, but like I said, somebody popped into the stream and said, "Oh, can you put the Among Us characters in?" I said, "Sure, why not?" Gotta get this right. Gotta get it right. Nope, that's not right. It's close. That's close. That's it. I got it. So yeah, that's why they're there. But I kind of like them, so I think I'm just gonna leave them there. I don't mind their presence, so I'm probably gonna multiply them. Actually, there's gonna be more of them. Yeah, I think that hair looks better. So now I just have to fix this, because obviously this isn't gonna look right now. Oh, also, why is it? Oh, that's why. I put this in the wrong spot. Whoop. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Here we go. Yeah, so they were not originally part of it. That was a requested addition. But as I say, I kind of like them. I mean, they're very, very simple characters to draw. So, number one, it was very easy to insert them because they're not tremendously difficult to illustrate. And, you know, they're kind of funny in the middle of this thing. Okay, let's fill that in. There we are. Yeah. That's the beta symbol, right? Is that the beta symbol? I'm not really up. That is a... What is it? Is that a Greek letter? Letter form? I'm not really great on Greek letters, I'll be honest. I know some of them, like I think that's beta or beta, depending on if you are not from this country. I know in a lot of countries they refer to what I call beta as beta, in the same way that they don't say Z, the letter, like Americans do. They say Z, which I have to admit makes a lot of sense to me. That's one where I kind of wish that would catch on more here, because it's very easy to confuse Z and other letters like Z, D, V. You know, if you don't have a really clear, what's the word for it? Clear connection or whatever that you're listening to, it's very easy to not hear that stuff. Hold on, my iPad froze. There we go, now it's back. So I kind of like the Z thing. I do wish that would take off here. Okay, oh yeah, no, that's it, we're good. All right, so what I want to do is a couple things. Sorry about the yawning. So it really is not intentional. I do not like yawning on the stream. It just ends up happening. Okay, that's those lines. These can combine. You don't need to keep those separate. Well, what you're doing is you're typing on different characters, which, hey. Oh, you know what's weird, though? Why isn't it showing up on the, Huh. That should be showing up here. That's odd. It was showing up before. Hold on. I don't know why it's not showing up now. It should be. Yeah, check this box. That's odd. This was working earlier. I tested it, and it was working. Yeah, now it shows that it's there, so I don't know why it's not showing up. That is strange, to be sure, unless I have to hit this again. Hold on. No, it's in the right spot. It's in the right spot. Did it create a second one for some reason? It could have. It does happen. Let's try that. Okay, let's see if that does anything. Let's try. Oh, wait a minute. You should make one leaf orange. Well, I think because of the person who requested this, I think I'm going to leave them all green. Although I can shift them to orange very easily. But I think I'm going to make them all the same color. Well, the reality is I don't. I can shift them when they're done. So I don't know why this thing isn't showing up now again. That's really, really, really weird. That's looking fine. Hold on, I'm just checking something. That's fine. I mean, it should be, because that's YouTube. Okay, I see it. Now if I type, actually here, let's do a quick test of something. Let me do, that's very, very strange. It's just 2, 3. Yeah, that mine's showing up. Yours should be showing up too. Unless T2. No. Oh, aha. I got, well, maybe. Hold on a minute. Let me do that. There it is. I bet you that's what it was. Hold on. T1. Weird. I wonder why it's... Huh. Strange. Very, very odd. I don't know why it's doing that. This is just... I'm just so mystified by why this thing... There's certain things that work when I try them right when the stream starts, and then they stop working. Yeah, chat. I don't know why. It worked. It worked when I started it because I did a test of every single thing, and they all worked. So I have no explanation. Let's see here. So let me try T4. Let's try this. Bang. Yeah, that one. Now for whatever. Oh, there it is. So that's. If you're typing in YouTube, that should be working. But the weird part is I don't see it on the... Wow, that's weird. I don't see it on the YouTube page either. So when you're typing, I don't see it anywhere. Huh. That's strange. I mean, are you seeing... Well, let me ask you this. Tell me if you see, because you're on the Ozone Art Foundry channel, I'm assuming. It's working now. It is? Why can't I see it? What? Well, yeah, but I don't see that message on the stream. Are you seeing it on the stream? Am I just not seeing it? That's weird. Yeah, I don't see your message on any window except in the multi-stream window, which... Why is that? Okay. You know what? I wonder if I can just... Oh, it doesn't have the multi-stream window. That would be so much better if it did. It doesn't appear to. That's so weird. It doesn't make any sense. Because it's got... No, that's alert box. It's odd that it doesn't have... See, I'm not seeing... The stream is hiding messages. Well, okay. No, I see yours. Yours shows up. So there it is. I can see it. But I don't see Timber Dragon, except in the multi-stream. Nope, not anymore. It worked for a split second when I typed in T4. Oh, that's so strange. This is so bizarre. Media file, eventless stream, window capture. All right, wait a minute. Let me see if I can add it as a source. Hold on a minute. Let me check. Select option. Yeah, that's so weird. And the odd part to me too is that the Streamlabs thing itself doesn't have. Okay, let me delete that. It doesn't have a chat box thing. You would think it would, but it doesn't, which is so strange to me. Yeah, that's the multi-streaming thing. And that's the weird part, is it doesn't have anything about, which I know it worked at one point. I know it did. Is it working? I can see it in my window. The problem is you can't see it on the stream, and I don't know why, because it worked earlier. But strangely, I can't see it on the YouTube channels either. So maybe it's this one. Hold on. Maybe it's this one. Aha! That's why I was looking at the wrong one. Hold on. Hold on. I may have fixed it. Let me switch to here, and let me try this. Test 5. Okay, all right. Now, Timber Dragon, type something. And let's see if you show up. I'm somewhat betting it will, but I say that loosely. Because I refresh something, and now my message shows up, but I want to see if your message shows up. Wow, I was focusing on the wrong stream the whole time. I just assumed that the stream that used to give me so many problems was still giving me problems, and it wasn't. Now, it's fine that it went away. I do have it where it's fading off, but I want to see if your message shows up. Oh, the fun of troubleshooting things live on a stream. Hey, there it is. All right, we're good. Keep going. That's what it was. I refreshed the wrong channel. When I refresh the right channel, guess what? Now your message shows up. I mean, it's going to fade off in a minute, but you should be able to see it now, and it should stay. So, sorry about that. I just assumed it was the channel that used to always give me problems. And instead, of course, this time it was a different one. Anyway, all right, let's keep going. Always something. Always something. Tell you what, I don't have... Yep, there you are. I don't have boring streams because I always find some way to... What did I do here? Did I move a... Where's this layer? Did I move a layer that I shouldn't have? No, it's not that one. Where did the green layer go? It was just here. Where's the green layer? It's not that one. Did I didn't merge them, did I? Oh, no. Stop. Did I merge layers I shouldn't have or something? No. Where's the green layer? Oh, here. Okay, it's in here somewhere. No. Hold on. Ah, there it is. Oh, that's in the wrong spot. Okay, this should be down here above that. There we are. All right. Boy. I'm screwing things up left and right all over the place. But yes, I'm glad. Now it's working. So I just have to remember next time to refresh. I'll just refresh all the channels. The green layer was the friends. Yes, it certainly is. And like many friends, it was hiding until I looked for it everywhere and then found it. So, the green layer has been welcomed back into the fold. All right, let's see. All right. The green layer was the friends we made along the way. Wouldn't that be a sweet notion? If only the layers were friendly. Layers tend to fight me a lot because I don't really use them correctly, so I can't really blame them. But I do not always manage layers as properly as I should. Maybe that's why they're not friends with me. Maybe I'm not taking care of them properly. I could accept that. That would be a fair charge. Ooh, no, those are too thick. Let's try a little bit of... There we go. Slight difference, but a difference. All right. Okay, let's erase that. Let's get that trimmed in. Whoop. Make sure, okay. Make sure the iPad doesn't freeze again. Which so far so good. Where are we? Wow, 40 minutes already? Wow. I'll tell you what. Time flies when you're trying to figure out why your chat window isn't working. That's okay, though. Okay, so... Oh, I forgot. I gotta finish the big leaf has to get finished. Let's get this big leaf going. I don't like that it dips below. Since this is a bigger leaf, we can kind of do this. There we are. Yep. Just have that follow that. Do a quick cleanup right there because I'm going to be going in that area. So let me just get that out. Okay. And we'll bring that up. Okay, no, I don't like those last couple. That's fine. Okay. I hate that it's delayed. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you mean what I'm doing? So, it's not that big a delay. It's got a little bit of a delay to it, but it's not terrible unless you're seeing a massive delay from what I'm doing. Shouldn't be that much of one. I mean, it might be a second or two, but it shouldn't be too bad. Actually, we can check. Hold on, I can tell you. Hold on. I can also just kind of, to make it better, I can also kind of talk a little bit behind what I'm doing, which is not a big deal. I mean, there's always going to be a delay. There's not really anything I can do about that. That's just the nature of this. And honestly, I wish there was a better... I wish there was a better way to mirror the iPad to the Mac in a way that didn't... Oh, the chat box. Yeah, I don't think there's any way around that. Although I'm seeing the message about the same time it's showing up on the stream. So I don't know how much of a delay there is. Actually, you know what? We can test it. I'm curious. Okay, go ahead and... Let me just shrink this down. Go ahead and type something. And let's see how fast I see it. Anything. You can just type a couple letters and just hit enter. And I'll tell you. I'm going to keep an eye on this. Because I want to see what the difference is between what I see in YouTube directly and then what the stream shows. Actually, I guess I can do it too. I can just type a couple letters. There we go. All right, so, I mean, honestly, it's a very, very slight delay to me. I mean, it might be a second or two that I'm seeing between YouTube and then when it appears on the stream. It's not that bad. I mean, do I wish everything was instantaneous? Of course I do. I wish everything about this process was instantaneous, but it's just not. That's okay, though. I am going to increase the time before it fades out, though, because I think it's going too fast for me. I don't like how quick it's leaving, because I could literally look down. The only reason I'm catching some of the messages is because they stay persistent on my screen inside of Streamlabs, but they disappear from that box. So I'm going to extend that delay time by quite a bit. Probably a good, I don't know, I want to say maybe 2 minutes. That might be something I would have to change if I suddenly had a lot of people typing a lot of messages, but right now I don't. So I'm okay if they hang around a little longer. Really? It's that long? Wow, that's really strange. Yeah, it's definitely not, as far as I can tell, that long a delay. Oh, I just realized I made a mistake on something. Not a mistake, I gotta fix something. That's overlapping more than I would like it to. Yep, so I gotta take this and adjust. That should be like that. There we go, got it. Yeah, it's not I mean, the delay is not that much to what I'm seeing. So, but I do want to have it. I don't like how fast the message disappears because I just feel like I can easily miss it. So, I am going to increase that because I don't really care. Like I said, if it ever gets to the fact that there's a lot of people and it's starting to just, you know, like stagger, then that's a different story. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I'm not too concerned about my channel getting so popular that it's going to start getting, you know, flooded. I'm really not worried about that too much. All right, so now let's see. What do I want to do here? I'm going to try something interesting. Let's go to this layer. Oh, no, you know what? No. Yeah. Actually, you know what? No. I got an idea. Sorry, I know saying things don't make any sense the way I'm saying them. Let's go ahead and do a quick dot right there. And let's go ahead and knock that brightness down by 5%. Okay, let's grab that. So I got the color. Let's erase it. Now let's get the... Let's turn on a drawing guide. Let's turn on symmetry. And then let's get that taper pen back. And we're going to try something here. And we'll do this. No, I don't like that. What I think I need to do is start lower, like that. Nope, don't like that at all. Getting rid of that. Doesn't work. Had an idea. Sometimes they don't work out. I do want to do a lighter thing here, though. So that last idea didn't work, but let's try this. Put a dot there. Let's pump the brightness up a bit. There we are. Yeah, I did not like that. It was an idea. Glad I tried it, but it was not an idea that worked. So now what we'll do is like this. We're just going to do this, and we're just going to have some of this coming up. And, you know, I'm not going to worry too much about this. This is just kind of for fun. No, not like that, though. Whoop, whoop. Well, okay. Just little accent lines. Nothing too serious there, just for fun. Just a couple of accents lines so you can see where the hair goes. There we are. Yep, do that. Jeez, you know. I think this is the second one of your streams. Yes, I know you were on another one. I know you were here for another one. Yep. Let me look at something really quick. Let me look for milliseconds, 2 seconds. I know I should be able to do this math in my head, but I can't. 1 millisecond. Okay. So if I want to do 2 minutes, that would be from seconds to milliseconds. That would be 60 seconds. That'd be 120 seconds is how many milliseconds? Wow, it's 120,000 milliseconds. Okay, let me make that adjustment right now so I don't forget. 120,000 milliseconds. Okay. Whereas right now I'm at 20,000. Well, we're going to bump that up to 120,000. Ho, ho. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Okay, I saw a thing that said delay showing messages, but it's off. So it's not that. For a second, I thought maybe I had a delay on. I don't. I do not see anything that indicates... I'm just checking all the settings. I don't see anything that indicates there should be a delay. So I don't think that delay doesn't appear to be coming from this that I can see. No. Okay. All right. That won't go into effect this time, but I'll have it in there for the next one. Okay. You know what I realize about this? I need to make the thing bigger. I need to make it way bigger. Oh. Yeah, let me see what this looks like. Hold on a minute. Oh yeah, that's what it needs to be. It needs to be like this. Ah, yeah, this is much better. Because that way I can fill in the bottom of it, but I can have this kind of coming up like that. And then that. Actually, Almost. No. Okay, I see what I'm doing wrong there. I see exactly what I'm doing wrong there. Okay, what I need to do is go to here. Well, to be honest, Timber Dragon, my channel's not that popular. I don't really promote it all that much, so I think the most viewers I've ever had at once might be 4. I basically have 2 YouTube channels and a Twitch channel. So I know that Mr. Balls is on Twitch, as far as I can tell, based on the icon that's next to the name. So I assume that's correct, and it's not just making that up. So I don't know. But I thank you for being here. But like I said, I don't have a tremendously large following anywhere. Whoa, what is that? Oh. Why is that like that? So that, wait, that line work, that shouldn't be there. This should be way up. This should be up here. Problem solved. So that's got to be why you're the only one. I mean, I post about it in places, but I'm not a great, to be honest, I'm not a great advertiser for myself. I don't do all the stuff that you're supposed to do to get followers and all the rest of it. I'm not on every single platform in existence because, honestly, it's tiring. So, people find me the way that they find me, which, honestly, I'm okay with. But, yeah. Sorry, you're the only one on YouTube. I've had other people show up from YouTube. It's not like I've never had anybody else show up. Just not a ton. Just how it is. Maybe people don't like my stuff. I don't know. Maybe they can't stand listening to me just talk on and on and on for about absolutely nothing. Can't blame them. Could be. Could be. All right, let's see if I can do this right. Ooh, very nice. Okay. Well, got the hair. I thought you had to have 50 subs to stream. Well, that can't possibly be true because I don't think I have 50 subs on this channel. I believe this channel. Now, I have 2 different channels. One, I've got over 100, but on this one, as far as I'm aware, hold on, I can tell, I'm on the wrong one. I don't believe that I have, I don't think there's a way to, okay, never mind. I'm not going to try to do that. It might screw stream. No, I don't think you need 50 to stream anymore. I mean, I've had the channel, I have a bunch of videos on it, so maybe they've changed it where it's like, okay, 50 subs, or you had to have had videos and been active for a certain amount of time. Because I've had it for a while, and I do have a bunch of videos. All these streams eventually end up there, so maybe it's that. I honestly don't know. But I'll be honest with you, I don't understand how YouTube does a lot of things. For using YouTube, I have to admit, I am not always the biggest fan of it. I think it doesn't really treat creators very well in a lot of different ways. It doesn't matter to me because I'm not trying to make money from it. I think that's the reason it doesn't bother me as much. But of people who are trying to make a living doing stuff on YouTube, I feel really bad for them because I don't think YouTube is very friendly towards creators, to be honest. And I'm glad I'm not trying to make money on it, or I'd be very, very upset about a lot of things. But since I don't, I am not as bothered. I'll be honest. I'm not necessarily saying that's good. I don't think it is. That doesn't mean I don't think that what YouTube does sometimes is bad. Or sorry, that what YouTube does is good. But I don't really, as far as the 50 sub thing, I don't know. I mean, unless that suddenly changed, but no, it would have, because I've been streaming on here for more than today. So I don't know why. I don't know if there was ever, if that was a requirement, they must have gotten rid of it. Because I'm relatively sure I don't have 50 subs. I don't know that for sure, but I'm fairly sure. I think I was around 30 something last time I looked on this channel. The other one's like at 140 something, but that's not the one you're talking to me on, so that wouldn't apply here. So I don't know. I don't have an explanation for that. But you know, I think this might be done. I think as far as what I aim to do with this, I think this might actually be done. I mean, that... Oh. What I can do, though... I was talking about this earlier. Where did the green leaves go again? How did the green leaves disappear again? Oh, no. Ah, ha, ha. I screwed something up. Okay. This is easy to fix. Fortunately, I got to duplicate this. Now, this duplicate, I have to move down. I knew I was going to do something like this. Turn that off. On this duplicate up here, which is this one, I have to get rid of all the green. So, let's get that. And this is fine. The green is actually still there. I just have to get rid of it on this layer because I accidentally did it on the same layer as line work, which is something I do often. But fortunately, with the iPad, it's very, very, very easy to fix because I can just move layers around. So now that's just that layer. Let's just verify. Yep, that's right. So now I got to come down here to this layer. And on this layer, I have to get rid of the black lines because that's not what should be there. Now you can't see that because it's behind something, but there we go. So, just check. Yep, that's right. Okay. So what I can do is I can duplicate each of these. I can move this up, and then I can do a merge down, and then I can do a shift to make that orange. That's orange, right? Yeah, that's orange. Let's knock that up. There you go. There's the orange leaves. You know what? I think you were right. Now that I look at it... Oh, sorry. I realized it just froze. Hold on. Let me do this really quick. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Sorry. I didn't realize that it froze right there, so give it a second. It'll catch back up in a minute. There we go. There we go. I think maybe the orange leaves were the better way to go. So... That was your idea, right, Timber Dragon? Aren't you the one who suggested making it orange? I thought you said that. Yeah, oh, you said make one leaf orange, but honestly, this is more like in line with what I wanted this to be, because I wanted this to be like a scary version of a Phantom, and I think that is actually better with the orange leaves. I mean, I still have the green ones if I want them. They're just behind that, but I kind of like that. That's more of like a Halloween-y kind of scary one. Not scary, but, you know, sinister. I think I'm going to leave that. I am going to do one other thing, though. So I'm going to darken this a little bit more. Knock that down to 45. Yeah, I'll turn a little of the saturation down, but that's better. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? Huh. No, I think this is done. I think this is done. I think I'm going to call this done, which is actually perfect because we're coming right up to an hour. But I like this. This is simple. That's what I want it to be. It's supposed to be a simple image. It is a simple image. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and stick with this. So, yeah, the Phantom is done. The Halloween Phantom. I mean, I might have to clean up some edges or stuff like that, but the basics of it it's done. So, there it is. And that's it. So, yeah, we're going to bring the stream to a close. That's great. Well, I was going to switch to Twitch, but I don't have an account. Well, that's okay. I mean, you can... Listen. Go... Use whatever... Oh, yeah. Now the stream is... Oh, no. Sorry. I was looking at an old message. Whatever works for you. Don't feel like you have to switch to anything. If this is the platform that you're on, then use this platform. I don't care. It's whatever's easiest for you. So, you know, don't worry about it. If this is what's working for you, then that's fine. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I like it. I think it came out all right. That's why sometimes I have this urge to keep working on things, and there's a point where you should just stop. If it looks good, stop, you know? So I'm just going to leave it like this because I like that it's kind of a fall image. It's still the same character, but it's got this fall feeling to it. And I might make the little Among Us guys kind of Halloween-y. Maybe I'll give them skull masks or something, but probably not. I'll probably just leave it like this. But yeah, I'm going to leave it right here. I think this is good. I think it's done. I think the person who asked for it is going to like it. I had a good time doing it. So, yeah. And that's it. So I'm going to pop my little Be Right Back banner back up like that. There we are. And yeah, I'm going to bring the stream to a close because I actually, when I said I think I'm going to finish something during the stream, managed to finish something during the stream, which is a rarity. So I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I managed to do what I said for once. I'm going to bring it to a close here. So thank you very much for putting up with all the technical stuff. I really wish there was a... I'll be honest with you. The thing with a lot of this streaming stuff is there's not a lot of middle ground. You either have to do one thing, meaning like one channel, and you can do all this stuff, or you have to do 100 and you have to pay a bunch of money. There's no kind of small middle ground unless you really kind of tweak with stuff. So I appreciate you sticking through with all the headaches of me getting this stuff figured out. I mean, it will eventually be figured out. It's close. It's really close. So anyway, thanks again for stopping by. I appreciate it. And I think I'll be back on Thursday as I usually am. But like I said, I had a nice chunk of time tonight, so I figured, well, if I have more time, I think it's better to do it when I have the time to actually do it and take the time to work on whatever I'm working on. So that's what I did. So have a great Timber Dragon, in your case, rest of your night, because I know you said it's, well, by now it's 10:20 about. So I don't know how much of your night is left, but have a good rest of your night, whatever it is. And if you're watching this later, none of this applies. And whether you watch it live or later does not make any difference to me. I don't care. The fact that you found it at all is enough for me. I would say, once you're done watching this, go find somebody else who's doing something creative, whether it's drawing or music or writing or whatever. I don't know if anybody streams writing. I would imagine that'd be really interesting if somebody does. I should look if somebody streams their writing process, because that's such a different thing to write as opposed to making music or drawing. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe for writers it is the same thing. What do I know? I should ask my friend who's a writer. He might be able to tell me. But then again, he's not the social type, so maybe he wouldn't be the right person to ask. Anyway, before I babble on for another 20 minutes here, as I said, thank you very much for watching this, whenever and however you're watching it. Go find somebody, or be creative yourself in whatever way you can. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It doesn't have to be something anybody sees. Creativity takes so many different forms, but I honestly believe it is so good for you. It's good for your mind, your body, your soul, everything, to be creative in whatever way you can and not to worry about what the final product is. Sometimes the act of creating something. My wife and I paint on the weekends. Neither of us are particularly good painters, but we have a great time doing it. And, you know, the act of painting itself is the fun. So go do something creative in whatever way. And I mean, you could cut things up and make a collage out of something. Again, you don't have to be drawing. You don't have to be painting. You don't have to do any of that stuff. Just do something that lets you feel creative, because I think it's good for you. On that note, thank you again for coming by and listening to me babble and watching me doodle stuff. And until the next stream, go be creative if you can, or at least experience some creativity. And until we meet again,